Hey guys, it's Bro WACK, and I know I just did an unboxing for the Astro A40 headset, which by the way, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But today, we're unboxing something I'm very excited for, and that is the NES Classic Edition. This is the pocket-sized NES that's preloaded with 30 games, some of your favorites, Super Mario Bros, Metroid Prime, Zelda, Kirby, all your favorites. So we're gonna do a complete unboxing and even show you some gameplay along with it. First, I'm gonna show you the box. You already see the front, some of the games. It just looks so colorful. This looks like an 80s advertisement for the NES if it was a pocket-sized edition. Here's some reading, but honestly, who's trying to read? I'm just kidding, y'all. Okay, so here is some games, just some of your favorites: Super Mario Bros, Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong's right here, Dr. Mario. Just here is the list of games too. I'll try to focus on that for you guys real quick like that, so you can just take a look at all the games that are on there. But that is the back of the box, and again, just more reading, but who's trying to read here? In the bottom, none of that's important, and then it just has the classic NES. But what matters now is what's inside the box. So the box just opens up with this little tab right here, pull out right there, and we're greeted. There's nothing else in the box, it just literally comes like that. And we're greeted with an instruction manual with the entertainment system and how it probably sets up. We ain't trying to read though, we're not trying to do any of that. We already know what this is, but we're gonna save that for last. Today, we're gonna first go with this first. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna open here is the actual controller. This is the original style. It feels a bit smaller. I held the original a long time ago. It feels a bit smaller, but the thing about this is that it is a shorter cable than the original controller. So as you can see, it's very short. You can't tell by the camera, but it's like a meter long. No. I feel like it's like 2 feet long when the original controller was maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. But you can see right here, it's like the original style. A, B, start, select, up and down. It's a pretty simple controller. You've seen the old classic designs before. We're gonna get to the console. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, y'all. Here is the USB supply. You plug this into your actual console and it powers up the system. This is something you charge an iPhone with, an Android with, and you can play NES games on. That is just crazy. And we don't need this box anymore, so oh my gosh, I'm messing up. Here is the HDMI. This is one of my favorite things about the NES Classic, is that it's actually HDMI compatible, so I can play with my Elgato, record gameplay and everything like that. And it's not just component cables, and it's just gonna look so HD. And this is the actual supply. And here we go, you just plug it into the power supply and then you plug it right into this little bad boy, and here is the actual NES system. Look at how adorable that is. I know that is such a cringy word to say, adorable, to describe this, but look, okay, my hand's pretty small. I have pretty small hands, but it fits almost in the palm of my hands. Let me try to focus on that. Hopefully that wasn't out of focus the whole entire time. So here's how you start. It's just like the original. It presses in slightly, it stays in, you can reset. This is where you plug your controller in right here. You just plug it in right into there. It only comes with one controller. I know they sell separate controllers separately, but I saw on eBay they're going for like $80 just for the controller itself. This does not open. Originally, this is where you would put the games, but since they're already preloaded, you don't need to do that. Here's the bottom. Here's a little fan right there. There's the HDMI. You just literally plug it in and plug it into your TV. And here for the power supply, you just plug it in and literally plug it into a wall like you're charging your iPhone or your Android. Real quick, I also want to do a size comparison. Here's the NES and here is the controller. It comes with the controller. It's as big as the console, but also here is my iPhone 5S. The console is as big as that and as big as the controller. It's just crazy how they're able to fit all the data. I mean, granted, it was made in 1985, so technology has came a long way, but still, you're able to fit everything in this little tiny system. It's just so cool. Look at it, look at it. That is the classic NES, Pockets Edition, Classic Edition, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't come with a lot, and that's what I really do like about it. You can just put it on your desk, and you're able just to play any of those 30 games that are preloaded on here. I want to try to get a second controller so I can play with 2 players, but for right now, I ain't got no friends anyway, so let's just play by myself. Let's show you some gameplay on this little thing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. Okay, let's Alright, so this is the beginning screen for the NES Classic Edition, and just some key features that I want to mention that they included with this is that the display, so you can have a CRT filter like the old tube TVs have the lines and everything like that when you're playing a game, or you can just have it really HD 4.3 or pixel perfect, which is a bit more smaller like that. We're gonna go with the I just can't believe they included this. This is just classic Nintendo, bruh. But here is just, and also just some more options right here. Language, legal notes, man. We ain't worried about that right now. Today we're worried about the games. But before we get into the games, just real quick, one cool thing that you can do is actually save different save points for different games. So you can not only just have one save point, but you can have 4. So if you and your family, like say you and your sister and your dad and your dog want to go play balloon fights, you can each have a separate save file and be able to play that, so you won't be having to mess up any of the other person's save files. The original NES did not even have any save files, and now you're able to have up to 4. So for the first game that we're going to be playing the original Super Mario Bros. And you can't see in the actual gameplay, but on the footage camera you can see the little lines that are across right here, just like the old style tube TVs. That's not me playing, but let's actually get to playing the very first game. I'm going to show you guys multiple gameplays, but for right now we're just gonna go quickly right here. I'm bad at the original Super Mario Bros. Because I never really played it. I know you might be cringing right now. I'm not a speedrunner, alright? And this is so awesome. This looks so dope. The lines aren't that prevalent, but it's just a cool little feature that they did add. Get the flower. We already messed it up. That's the thing about the original Super Mario. I already died, bro. In the next game, you know we gotta go with the original Donkey Kong. This is so cool. I cannot get over it. All these classic games. This costs about $60 retail, and there's about 30 games. So you gotta think, this costs like maybe $2 per game, and I already dying, bro. For the last game, I thought, why not end on another Mario game, Super Mario Bros. 3. Again, I didn't want to show too much gameplay because, like, obviously this is focused on gameplay, but it would take so long to show every single game on here in just one video. Here we go, another Mario game that I'm probably gonna be trash at. Hey, boy, can I borrow you for a second? Oh my god, as you can see, I'm very, very cringeworthy when I'm playing Mario. Like I said, I'm not the best. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna end the gameplay. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching my unboxing and gameplay of the classic NES system. Let me know if you want to see some actual gameplay from me, because I got 30 games in this little tiny thing. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I suck at video games so much, but you should already know. If you know me, you should know I suck at video games. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.